The Prince and Princess of Wales are celebrating their 14th wedding anniversary, stepping out in Scotland today. And following their every move is royal editor at the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers. And Rusty joins us live now. Good morning, good evening to you, Rusty. Nothing says romance quite like Scotland, right?
Oh, it does indeed. I mean, we have had a beautiful day here on the Isle of Mull. It really is one of the world's gems. And we've been blessed with the weather. The Prince and Princess of Wales, known as the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay, when they're in Scotland. They had a lovely day. They turned up. They were at a community centre playing with some children in the morning. Then they were going to an art fair. And you know what? They were here 20 years ago and they were reminiscing of those times. Of course, they met when they were at university in Scotland. They had a little holiday here just as they were finishing university. And, you know, it really brought back some happy memories for them.
Absolutely. They did look, I guess, as loved up as we see. They don't often show much affection towards each other in public. They did release that sweet photo of themselves. It was the back of them. But, you know, I suppose it's enough.
We don't get PDAs very often from members of the royal family, do we? But I saw a bit of hand-holding going on, a bit of back-rubbing. They were having a good time. You know what, the locals here, there are only 3,000 people who live here on the Isle of Mull. It's really a close-knit community, and they've welcomed William and Kate with open arms. I think especially, you know, it's their 14th wedding anniversary today, and if you couldn't have a good time in a place as beautiful as this, you're doing something wrong.
No, I mean, I remember watching, I can't believe it's been 14 years, I remember watching their wedding when I was a young cub reporter in Adelaide, and they were playing it in the Adelaide Mall there on the big screen, and everyone was welling up. It was such a beautiful moment. I remember it like it was just yesterday, Rusty.
Well, I was only 10, as you well know, so I'm not too sure of my memory of those days. But listen, what a time it was. I mean, it was the sort of birth of the new monarchy, wasn't it? You know, William and Kate are very much the future these days. And we've got a very slimmed-down monarchy. We keep saying that, but they are very much front and centre of it. They're taking a bit of a different tack these days. Of course, Kate's had a cancer diagnosis and a treatment. But, you know, when you're seeing them on the ground like this, it's very much looking towards the future. And they look very happy at the moment.
I have to say as well, Rusty, that yesterday in some of that vision with Kate and Wills on the streets greeting some of the Scottish people, I think one of them handed them a jar of jam or something like that, and then Wills gave that to Kate. Now, do we think that, you know, I mean, is Meghan now likely to send him some jam from the US, you know, considering he sort of has a sweet tooth potentially?
You never know. I mean, I'm often, you know, the optimist in family dealings like this, and Meghan seems to be sending jam to anyone with a good following on Instagram. So maybe the jam and the butter biscuits or whatever it is will find their way to Kensington Palace very soon.
It was jam, wasn't it? Carl reckons it might have been haggis, but surely they've got better taste than that.
Oh, well, I've had a bit of haggis here. You can't knock the haggis. It's good fare around here. But I've been told by their royal sources that it was definitely jam.
All right. Well, Rusty, do enjoy your time there in the Isle of Mull, I think it was. Have fun, mate. We'll speak to you again soon. Carlos.
Now, he says.
Yeah, let's do it, Carlos. And we love royal news, don't we? Prince William and Princess Kate are on a 2-day trip to Scotland as they celebrate their 14th wedding anniversary.
Nothing says romance like haggis. Let's go live to Nine's Europe correspondent Edward Godfrey in London.
Yuck.
You know what I'm talking about, Ed? They've been greeted by cheering crowds there.
Wow. Unfortunately, I do. Yeah, we haven't seen them together much lately, but they are in Scotland for the very special occasion, the Prince and Princess of Wales' 14th wedding anniversary. And dressed in check and tweed, they've been greeted by crowds and applause in Scotland's Isle of Mull. The trip is an official engagement too. They're there to highlight the importance of local communities and protecting the natural environment. But Scotland is where it all began for William and Kate. They met while studying at St Andrews University, first as friends and then love blossomed. And they were married in 2011 at Westminster Abbey. Today, they've been meeting local business owners, like the owners of this local soap shop.
Did you boys do the sniff test? You check the soap out, make sure it smells okay? Yeah.
Do you want to come in?
Yeah, can I have a quick
Smell the soap? Hi, nice to meet you.
We give some
Very nice to meet you.
homemade soap by the Mull Soap Shop there.
Now, Kate also rolled her sleeves up while there. She was spotted with a nail gun helping to construct a sign for a local hall. Another picture has also been posted on social media, Carl and Sarah. This one is quite nice. The royals seen staring out at a lake and showing a little bit of PDA too. That's quite cute.
PDA?
Edward, would you define that as PDA?
I don't know,
or is that
Edward.
something your parents do?
You can't even see their
It's
faces.
about
we
as
don't know.
much as we get from them, I think. So we'll call it
I think
what
you're
they're
right.
doing.
I think you're
It
right.
is a lovely shot, though.
It's so romantic,
They don't
Scotland.
give us much.
Have you ever been to Scotland, Says?
I don't think I have, actually.
You don't think you
No,
have?
I'm just trying to
It
remember.
was a Kentucky tour.
That could be why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you think about it.
I'm going to have to think
and
about
we'll come
it.
back to you in the next half hour.
Okay.
You can't go
Memories
anywhere.
will come back to me.